Hello everyone, once again welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for liking, sharing and subscribing. Gratitude to all. And before I start with the next lesson, which is present perfect tense, I would like to share that there is more to come on this channel. There are going to be conversational English videos and vocabulary videos in the times to come, so please stay tuned in. Keep supporting, liking, sharing, subscribing, and yes, watching. So, starting with the present perfect tense, we're going to be discussing today what is the purpose of the present perfect tense, what uses does it serve, rules and additional information along with examples in the description box at the end of this video. So, what is the present perfect tense? Well, in very simple English, present perfect tense is used to express or talk about activities or events that have recently been completed. So basically, activities that took place in the recent past and got completed are spoken or expressed using the present perfect tense. Here, you need to take note that the auxiliary that you use, along with the subject becomes either has or have, depending on what your subject, that is your noun or pronoun in the sentence is. So if you use the noun, pronoun or subject, I, you, we or they, you will combine have with that. And if you use he, she or it, you will combine has with that. And in the present perfect tense, it is always the verb which is used in its third form. For time clauses here, you may use an exact time clause or an indirect time clause. So exact time clause means the exact ending time of the activity, and indirect time clause means an approximate timing of the end of the activity. And certain words like never, ever, already, just now, recently, lately can also be part of your sentence in the middle, beginning or end, depending about how you want to express that. So starting with the rules in the present perfect tense, the affirmative or assertive sentence rule is subject plus have or has plus verb in third form plus connector plus object. So here, as I mentioned, if your subject is I, you, we or they, you will add have to it and then your verb in third form. So if I want to say I have drunk a cup of coffee just now, that means I can also say we, you or they have drunk a cup of coffee just now. But if I say he or she, it would be has drunk a cup of coffee just now. And why just now? Because as time clause, it is always recently completed activity that we're talking about or expressing using the present perfect tense. So just now, recently, lately, 5 minutes back, half an hour ago, earlier this year, all of these time clauses can be used to express the timing that we want to mention. Moving on to the rule number 2. So rule number 2 is negative sentence rule, and in the present perfect tense, rule number 2 is subject plus have or has plus not plus verb third form plus connector plus object. One important thing to note here is that in place of not, you can also use never. Okay, if you want to mention that the activity has never ever taken place. So, I have not drunk a cup of coffee just now. I have never drunk a cup of coffee till now. So, yes, we can also use till now as a time clause. And you can add never in place of not. So, I have never drunk a cup of coffee till now, or I have not drunk a cup of coffee just now. Similarly, with you, we and they, also we will add have. So you, we and they have not drunk a cup of coffee just now. He, she or he or she has not drunk a cup of coffee just now. He or she has never drunk a coffee till now. All of these are correct. Moving on to the third rule, present perfect tense, interrogative. So in the interrogative sentence, here the rule is to place have or has at the beginning of your sentence. So it is going to be has or have plus subject plus verb in third form plus connector plus object and then your question mark. So have you drunk a cup of coffee just now? Have I drunk a cup of coffee just now? Have we or they drunk a cup of coffee just now? Has she drunk a cup of coffee just now? Has he drunk a cup of coffee just now? Has it rained outside just now? And in place of, just now, you can also use other time clauses like lately, recently, 5 minutes back, half an hour ago, and earlier this year, of course, depending on the context and the activity or event that you are wanting to mention. Moving on to the next rule, interrogative negative. So that's rule number 4. Have or has again at the beginning of the sentence, and then subject plus not or never, and then your verb in third form plus connector plus object plus question mark. So have I not drunk a cup of coffee just now? Have you, we or they not drunk a cup of coffee just now? Has he or she not drunk a cup of coffee just now? And similarly, we can also use never in place of not. Have I never drunk a cup of coffee till now or yet? You can also use yet. Yes. Has he or she never drunk a cup of coffee yet? So that's how we can use never. And yes, in the previous rule, rule number 3, when I spoke the sentence, have you drunk a cup of coffee just now? You can also say, have you ever drunk a cup of coffee till now? So I hope that is clear and not very confusing. But yes, there will be notes in the description box to help you clearly understand the concept and, remove any confusion that you might face. So moving on to rule number 5 and 6. So rule number 5 and 6 have the question tags that we use, and once again the question tags can be how, when, what, why, which, where, when, whom, whose, who. So here I will say why. So question word plus have or has plus subject plus verb third form plus connector plus object and then question mark. So why have you drunk a cup of coffee just now? Why has he or she drunk a cup of coffee just now? Okay. Why has it rained just now? Why have you come late? So all of these can be spoken or expressed this way using the question word rule number 5, interrogative. Rule number 6, again, interrogative negative with question word. So question word plus have or has plus subject plus not or never, and then your verb in third form plus your connector and then the object and question mark. So why have you not drunk a cup of coffee up till now? Why has she not drunk a cup of coffee till now? Why has he not drunk a cup of coffee yet? All of these can be spoken this way. So that's rule number 6, present perfect tense, interrogative negative. And yes, there are certain words that can be used like already, yet, up to now, up till now, never, ever. all of these can be used and incorporated in the sentences. I'll be mentioning that in the description box at the end of this video to clear any confusion that may exist. So I hope that I was able to explain the present perfect tense in detail along with all the rules within 10 minutes. So thank you all for watching.